It was a rainy Sunday morning. The sky was grey, and the sound of raindrops tapped gently on the windows. Inside a small house, Emma stood in the kitchen, holding a warm cup of coffee. Her hands felt cold, even though the coffee was hot. She looked at the dining table. The chair on the left was empty. Daniel's chair. That chair hadn't been used in a month. Emma let out a small sigh. She missed him. But she was also angry. Angry at how things had become. Angry that they had grown apart. But under that anger, there was sadness and loneliness. Emma and Daniel had been married for 12 years. In the beginning, things were beautiful. They stayed up late talking about life. They danced in the living room when no one was watching. Daniel used to make her coffee every morning, and Emma would leave little notes in his lunchbox. But over time, things changed. Daniel got busier with work. He was always tired. Emma took care of the kids, the cooking, the cleaning, her own job, everything. She felt like a single parent, even though her husband lived in the same house. They stopped talking. And when they did talk, it was usually about bills, schedules, or something they were angry about. One night, Emma couldn't hold it in anymore. "I feel invisible, Daniel," she said, tears in her eyes. "You don't even notice me anymore." Daniel was tired and frustrated. "I'm doing everything I can for this family, and it's still not enough for you." That night, Daniel packed a bag and left. He said he needed time to think. He moved in with his brother and started visiting the kids on weekends. But he and Emma didn't really talk. Emma woke up every day, made breakfast for the kids, and went to work. Every night she came home, cleaned up, and stared at the empty chair. Sometimes she would make 2 cups of coffee by mistake. Sometimes she would cry in the shower so the kids wouldn't hear. She didn't tell her friends much. Everyone thought she was okay. But deep inside, she felt like a piece of her heart was missing. Not because Daniel left, but because their love had faded slowly, like a light that runs out of battery. And yet, every Sunday, she still made 2 cups of coffee, just in case. One Sunday morning, after a full month, the doorbell rang. Emma opened the door and saw Daniel standing there, holding a small photo frame. It was their wedding picture, the one where they were both laughing under the sun. "I've been carrying this," Daniel said. "I look at it every day. I keep thinking, where did we go wrong?" Emma didn't speak. Her eyes were full of tears, but her face stayed calm. "I miss you," he said. "Not just the person, but the feeling. The way we used to talk. The way you looked at me like I mattered." Emma looked away. "You didn't even notice when I was falling apart." "I tried, Daniel. I really tried." "I know," he said quietly. "I was too proud. I thought being tired gave me the right to stop trying. I'm sorry." Emma stepped back and let him in. They sat at the table. She placed the 2nd cup of coffee in front of him, the one she had already made. They sat for a long time without speaking. Then Emma said, "I don't want to go back to how we were. I want us to be better." "I do too," Daniel said. "I know it won't be easy, but I want to learn again. How to listen, how to love you properly." She nodded slowly. "We forgot to be kind, to each other, and to ourselves." Daniel took her hand. It was cold, but it didn't matter. In that small moment, something warm returned between them. Something that had been gone for a long time. That evening, their kids saw them sitting on the couch together, watching an old movie. Their parents didn't say much, but they looked different. Peaceful, like they were home. The next morning, when breakfast was ready, all 4 chairs at the table were full. The chair wasn't empty anymore. And though they still had a long road ahead, Emma and Daniel knew this time they would walk it, hand in hand.